I'll bleed tonight if I am sad tonight. I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game, NXT Season 2, Episode 88. This is the NXT Mega 12 Juniors Day 11 being held by NXT. It is being held in front of 12,147 screaming fans here in California, the Storm Diamond Center, which I believe is in Northern California. I'm in Southern California myself, so I believe that's in Northern California. I've never heard of that. We got a 66C plus here on the last day of the regular tournament for NXT The Game's Mega 12 Juniors. Tom Phillips, Nigel McGuinness, and Steve Colonel welcome us to NXT. Tom Phillips says that tonight on NXT, we're going to have one hell of a show. So, as always, we're going to blow through this tournament because we got NXT and then the finale and then the go home and then Brooklyn 4, and I am very, very excited. 66 C plus to open up the show. In the opening match, Jushin Thunder Liger defeats Donst in 550 with a Liger bomb. Liger has not won in a while, but gets the victory here tonight on NXT Mega 12 Juniors. 54 for Donst, 50 for Jushin Liger. Alright, after having defeated Donst, which is likely his last match ever for NXT, Jushin Liger goes corner to corner, celebrating, raising his hands in the air, and shaking hands with everyone at ringside as Jushin Liger is getting a standing ovation. Liger, 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 chants reign as Liger is walking up the ramp smiling. As he turns around, Liger is met with a super kick by the jaw by the Velveteen Dream, which sends Liger to the ground hard as the Dream puts his arms up and extends him, taunting Liger, in which is met with more heat than we've seen all tournament. The Dream drops to his stomach and lifts up Liger's mask slightly and gives him a kiss on his jaw as he rolls back to his feet and walks away laughing. So the Velveteen Dream clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script. I wanted to see what was going to happen. And the Dream is, shooting up my roster, much like in real life, surprisingly. At least, his ratings have just skyrocketed as well from going when I wasn't using him. He was in the UK training. So, like I said, after Brooklyn 4, we'll go through everyone. As it relates to just a universe update. So we got a 65C here. All right. Next, a music video is shown hyping Cedric Alexander. 44D. Cedric Alexander off screen apparently. I know what happened here. Anyways, a 44D showing, just basically promoting Cedric Alexander. He's in the main event tonight against Aleister Black. A tie ensures him, at the very least, a spot in the Final Four. If he loses, who knows what will happen. We'll cover the standings at the end of the show, though. 44D. All right. Up next, in an extremely short match, Mark Andrews upsets Kyle O'Reilly in 112 by pinfall with a surprise roll-up, and Kyle O'Reilly, who, with a winner or tie, would have advanced, takes a loss here, 51D+, and Kyle O'Reilly now is going to be stuck waiting to see what else happens throughout the evening. Kyle O'Reilly is getting better at his gimmick. The announcing quality lifted the match, 47-61. So not great for Kyle O'Reilly, but it is what it is. He's going to have to wait to see exactly what happens. O'Reilly loses in just over a minute. Surprise roll-up. All right, tomorrow night to open NXT, though, Roderick Strong teams with the Elite. Roderick Strong teams with the Revival to take on the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Kenny Omega and the Bucks were great. Strong was underwhelming. Scott Dawson is improving performance. That's good as well. 82B. In the next match, Bobby Fish defeats Ty Dillinger in 719 pinfall with a moonsault. Bobby Fish gets the victory. Basically puts himself in contention to advance here tonight as he just earned his 12th and 13th point. Storyline has advanced. Very solid 52 and 57 from Fish and Dillinger. And Fish is improving his performance 58C-. All right, also, guys, tomorrow night on NXT, we're going to see Bayley, the NXT Women's World Champion, and Becky Lynch, the number one contender to the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Sasha Banks take on Ruby Riott, the NXT Women's Intercontinental Champion, and the iconic duo of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Remember last week on NXT, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay lost to Becky and Sasha, and next week they'll get the rematch. Bayley and Ruby, the champions, thrown into it as well. 66C, there's no skill improvements, so we will move on. All right, we are now showing footage of the Velveteen Dream hightailing it out of the NXT 12 Juniors arena after attacking Jushin Liger again. We see William Regal coming to view now, looking for the Dream, but just missed him. William Regal does not look happy. 74 B-. Remember, Regal called over to Jushin Liger, asked for a favor to join the tournament to add some prestige to the first-year event. And, Regal's not exactly too happy with the actions that have been planned out. 74 B-. All right, next, TJP defeats Crow in 7:43 by pinfall with a jumping neckbreaker. TJP at this point has 14 points and has guaranteed himself a shot of the Final Four. Remember, the last day, which will be the next event, it'll be the 4 people who've advanced, and they'll be competing in a little mini tournament. 59C, 64 and 54 for TJP and Crow. Crow finishes a lackluster with 10 points, but that's all right. I think he went, Crow in 5 and 6. Looks like he's going to finish just shortly out of the playoff system. 59C. All right, next, it's also a reminder that tomorrow night it'll be DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa taking on Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, on NXT. 73 B-. Next, we get a video to promote Aleister Black. So, again, why isn't he showing on screen? I'm not sure. Apparently, I'm in rookie mode today. 65C, though. And a decent match. Roderick Strong defeats Oney Lorcan in 9:46 with a submission with a stronghold. Oney Lorcan and Roderick Strong did not click, which is upsetting because they're two of my better workers. 49 D+, though. Roddy with his lowest rated match ever. 57 for Roddy, 43 for Lorcan. Roderick Strong has advanced. He has also earned 14 points and will finish, no, we still have the Alexander and Aleister Black match, so Cedric Alexander could still leapfrog, but Roddy Strong with 14 points at this point has guaranteed himself a spot in the Final Four. He will finish behind TJP, though, so either Roderick Strong will be 4th or higher, but he'll finish behind TJP because Roderick Strong had 3 wins. They both finished with 14 points. TJP had 7 wins, 4 losses, while Roddy Strong had 6 wins but 2 ties, which equals 14 points as well. So, Strong advances. NXT Junior Heavyweight Champion advances to the round of 4. 49 D+. William Regal is shown on screen now upset, but says he has news. And he's talking to you, Velveteen Dream. Velveteen, given what happened here tonight at day 11 of the Mega 12 Juniors, Liger has agreed to meet you at the Mega 12 Juniors finale. Next week, the Velveteen Dream will make his junior debut as he takes on Jushin Liger at the 12th day of the Mega 12 Juniors finale. So, we're going to go Liger and the Velveteen Dream, Mega 12 Juniors finale, 76 B-. And on to the main event. Aleister Black defeats Cedric Alexander in 15:59 with the fade to Black. The announcing was pretty good. 70 for Black, 51 for Cedric Alexander. We've advanced and gained heat, and that'll be the end of it here. That will be the end of the Mega 12 Juniors qualification rounds, days 1 through 11. And I'm going to go and throw it on screen in a second. So what we have here, finally, I'm going to throw it on screen in a second. We're going to have Aleister Black in the number 1 spot. Well, let's go and end the show and see what we get rating-wise at least. Hold on, let's do this first. 65. Oh, we've lost popularity. That's not great. A pretty shitty tournament. Probably our worst since the first or second. Not exactly what I wanted to do heading into the finale, but that's all right. Neither here nor there. Number 1, it'll be Aleister Black, who went 10-0 and won. He did have a tie. The tie was against Ty Dillinger, surprisingly. But he went undefeated. He had 21 points. In second place, with 7 wins, TJP, 14 points. In third place, Roderick Strong, 6 wins, 14 points. So those are your 1, 2, and 3. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Bobby Fish won tonight. Okay, with the win, Bobby Fish finished out 6-4-1 in 4th place. Cedric Alexander lost. He had 13 points heading into it, but because of the loss, he also finishes 6-4-1. And Kyle O'Reilly, being surprise rolled up, also finishes 6-4-1. So Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Cedric Alexander all finished 6-4-1 with 13 points. What that means is that the first match next week at the Mega 12 Juniors Day 12 finale to crown the Mega 12 Juniors champion, we are going to see Bobby Fish, Cedric Alexander, and Kyle O'Reilly have a triple threat match to see who advances into the round of 4, the playoff format. And then we'll go ahead and do those 2 rounds as well as the finale next week. So next week, guys, I'll go ahead and post that like I have been doing the brackets. Or not the brackets, but the points, the standings. But yeah, guys, so this is it. We've reached the finale. We have our points. Black, TJP, Roderick Strong have advanced, and Alexander, Fish, and O'Reilly will have a triple threat to see who advances to meet Aleister Black, who's in the 1 seed at at the finale next week. So this was NXT The Game Season 2, Episode 88 of the Mega 12 Juniors. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will be back tomorrow night with NXT, and after that, the Mega 12 Juniors Day 12 finale. Thanks for watching, everyone.